Okay, what's up guys? Today we are in Wanstead and we are with Idris.
Hi, hello.
And we're going for a mock test. Okay, do you know anything about the test?
I know that it's about half an hour. Apart from that, I know I'll have to do one manoeuvre, but that's about it.
Okay, it's a little bit more than half an hour. So test is about 38 to 40 minutes. Okay, throughout the drive, examiner will tell you to follow the road ahead unless rose marks tells you otherwise. If the examiner wants you to turn left or right, we'll give you plenty of time and notice. There will be 20 minutes of independent driving following sat-nav or signs. During this test, we'll be following sat-nav, okay? They'll get you to do one maneuver. They may ask you to do emergency stop, all right? And they'll pull you over about 3-4 times to see how you move up or down here in that angle, things like that, okay?
Yeah.
And at the end of the test, if you pass, you'll get the result and with the certificate as well. And if you fail, then obviously they'll explain why you failed. Okay, got it?
Sounds good.
All right, any questions?
No.
Before we start? Okay, great. All right, drive on when you're ready, and we take the first road on the left, okay? And then the sat-nav will kick in, and then we'll start following the sat-nav, okay?
Perfect.
First road on the left for me, please.
Yeah.
And at the next roundabout, we'll be going left and then following the sat-nav, yeah?
You will arrive at your destination at 12:21 p.m. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Wellington Road.
When it's safe, I'd like you to pull over to the left for me, please. Don't worry about any drive with this occasion. Okay, thank you. And then drive on when you're ready for me, please. Continue following the sat-nav.
At the end of the road, turn right, Nelson Road. Turn right.
I'd like you to pull over to the left at a convenient place for me, please. And then drive on when you're ready for me, please.
200 yards, turn left, Cranbourne Avenue. Turn left. End of the road, turn right, A113, Herman Hill. Turn right.
Change of weather, eh?
Stuff like that. Just trying to figure out how to use the wipers. After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A1400, Southend Road. Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. the exit, A1400, Southend Road, then take the second left. After 400 yards, turn left, Northview Drive, then turn right.
There was a car behind me. Don't take this left, just continue straight on.
Turn right.
Ignore that left turn
there. Turn right, Southend Road. At the end of the road, turn right, Roding Lane North. Then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Okay, just continue following the sat-nav again. So just to help you a little bit, it's left at this traffic light, yeah?
Turn left, Clayhall Avenue, then take the third left. After 200 yards, turn left, Wensleydale Avenue, then turn left. Turn left, then turn left. Turn left, Chalgrove Crescent. At the end of the road, turn left, then, at the end of the road, turn right. Turn left, Marston Road, then, at the end of the road, turn right. north. After 200 yards, turn left, St. Jude's Court, then turn right.
When it's safe, I'd like you to pull over to the left behind the red vehicle for me, please. Don't worry about the driveway in this occasion, yeah? It's fine. About here is fine, thank you. Okay, and then drive on when you're ready for me, please.
After 80 yards, turn left, St. Jude's Court, then turn right. Turn left, then
Okay,
turn
just ignore
right.
that, just go straight on for me, please. Okay, ignore that direction for a minute. Just go straight on. Just gonna bring you out that way. The sun sometimes lays up.
After 200 yards, turn left, Gaineshill Road.
Now follow the sun again. Sure.
Turn left.
Is pull over to the left front of that blue vehicle for me, please. Just a little bit there. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Just stop right here. Okay. Right. What we're going to do is a reverse parallel parking exercise. Now we're going to use the second vehicle, not this one, the red one. We're going to pull alongside that vehicle and reverse into this gap. For me, please. Okay. When you're ready. Okay, thank you. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then drive on when you're ready for me, please. Okay, and that's the end of your independent driving. From now on, I'll give you instruction as normal. Just continue straight on for me, please. End of the road, turn left for me, please. Traffic light, turn right for me, please. next set of traffic light, I'd like you to turn left for me, please. Traffic light, continue straight on. Straight on at the next mini roundabout. End of the road, I'd like you to turn right for me, please. It's the end of the road, yeah?
End of ours.
Roundabout, I'd like you to take the third exit right towards Snaresbrook for me, please. Third exit right. when it's safe, I'd like you to show me how do you open and close your window for me, please. To the left for me, please, behind the parked lane car there. Yep. On the left. Don't worry about the driver this occasion, just keep it in nice and close. Just keep it nice. And this will do here. Perfect, that's fine. Just secure your car. Okay, good. And switch off the engine for me, please. Okay, and that's the end of your mock test. How do you think we've done?
It's a good question. I made a couple of big mistakes, but for example, one of them was looking at my right shoulder. I know after when you told me to pull in, I didn't look at my right shoulder, and I did it after I had pulled out. The second one was at the traffic lights. So I did see that there was no car behind me, and obviously I was still at speed, and it was orange, and I thought that I could stop in time, but there's no car, so I thought it was okay for me to stop. But in hindsight, I should have gone ahead. And the final one, I can't remember what the final one was, but I remember there was one more.
You can't remember the final one?
Okay, so in that situation, what happened was I saw there was an arrow going right, the green arrow, and then when the light went green, I was expecting there to be a green arrow for me to go. And then I was like, okay, there's no car behind me. I was like, okay, fine. Then I saw there were cars behind me, and it did the same thing. So I was like, okay, I think I need to go at that point, which I should have gone, yeah, in the first place. But I was expecting like a green arrow to come up. Which
yeah. So sorry to say, unfortunately, you haven't passed yet. You actually spot on. You said all the three serious fault you made.
Yeah,
is actually you just mentioned it. Okay, now. Let's talk about the first traffic light where we stopped and we passed the stop line. Okay, so how could we avoid that next time? What can we do?
I think it's just slowing down and be prepared to stop in the first place, because the light had been green for a while, so I should have already been slowing down.
Exactly. Not necessarily slowing down. If the light is green, you need to anticipate that it might change, right? So what we could do, about 4-5 cars, just ease off the gas a little bit. Okay. Just in case it does change. Okay, how do you ease off the gas? Because we were approaching at a speed, okay, and then lights suddenly changed, and you decided about 2 cars length before you wanted to slow down and stop. And the other thing as well, did you put the clutch down first or did you brake first?
I think I brake first. I can't remember exactly.
The clutch went first.
Oh, really?
Okay, so now you need to brake before you push the clutch down. That would have had more effect on the brake. That's why even after stopping, we still were rolling into it, and we passed halfway the stop line. Okay. Now, what would have happened if you had gone? Generally, there was enough time to stop. Okay, even there was a car behind, it was quite far away. Yeah, we should have been anticipating for that. Okay, just anticipate a little bit more on the traffic lights. Afterwards, traffic lights, you were fine. Okay, and it's just that one you got caught. Okay, now the other one moving off, okay, not checking the blind spot. Yes, you did realize it, okay. There was no one behind. Now, I'm going to give you serious 4 because then you do remember it. Some examiner may just overlook that one because other times you actually, when we pulled over you all the time, you checked your blind spot, and at that time there wasn't anyone there. But you know, it's one of those things because it's quite uphill as well, right?
Yeah.
The other thing as well, when we moved off, you should have picked up a little bit more speed before you changed gears.
Okay.
Did you feel like it was going a bit slow because it's uphill?
Yeah, because I think we're in second gear already. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, now you haven't felt there's a few side roads we've done. I felt that you could have actually made a few more miles progress, a couple of more miles, a little bit slow. Okay, on the side roads. Yes, it was bendy road and things like that, but we can make a little bit progress on certain road, right? And the classic traffic lights, yeah, green light, and we're just staying.
Yeah.
We stayed there.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. I realized it as soon as.
Now, there wasn't anyone behind at that time. So you know, I didn't come in, others were coming. I was just looking at you and I'm just thinking, okay, what's going on here? It's a green light. You can see there's a filter. Yes, you're waiting for the filter arrow, but the filter arrow is, you know, did it come at the end?
It didn't.
Yeah, sometimes they don't work. Sometimes they work.
It was confusing because when we were arriving, I could see the filter arrow there, and then it'd gone red. So I was expecting that to come back.
Come back again. Yeah. So
understand.
now, what would have happened if you go there? So when the main light is green, you just go forward because go halfway and wait. Still, the oncoming traffic has the priority. If the filter arrow comes in, then that means oncoming traffic has the red light. And in that time, what would happen is either if we get the filter light, then we go. If not, when we get the gap, yeah, and we go. Which is, you took it nicely afterwards. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Apart from that, overall, it was very good drive. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a few mistakes we could improve on the mirrors a little bit.
Okay.
Use of mirror changing directions. Actually, I need to talk about another one as well. So after the red light incident where we stopped and then we went on, and then I said, look, don't follow the sat nav, just continue straight ahead, because he wanted to take us to one of those side roads, okay? Because it just brings you back in, so you know the sat nav was slightly error there. So I just said continue straight on. Then I said, look, just to help you out, turn left at the traffic light.
Yeah.
Now when we were turning left, you checked your center mirrors, you signal left. Did you check your left mirror at all?
I remember there being a car there, and I did see the car, and I thought I was going to wait for it to go, but then the car kind of slowed down. I did see it, and then I think it was giving me way. That's why I went to left lane, because it did slow down a bit.
Yeah. So you were delaying it. You were delaying it. If you remember that car, then you should be looking at that mirror more. See where that car is. What is that car doing?
Yeah.
So when I looked at it, you're just looking at this mirror. Because if you're moving to the left, yes, it's very important. Look at this mirror, and then also look at the left. You know, keep looking, see what's happening. Because you're leaving it so late, and we got the left signal, and we're approaching to the traffic light so close. You may not have room then, because that vehicle saw your signal and slowed down a little bit, allowing you to come in. So by constantly checking the mirrors, we know what's happening behind, see the reaction of other vehicles. Then we can decide whether to, you know, stay in our lane or whether they're letting us go, and then we can move over. Okay, so that one there, a little bit more with the mirrors, please. Generally, again, when you're driving, especially when you see humps and things like that, okay, before you slow down, just check your mirrors, because sometimes you see those humps, they were pretty bad. Yeah. Now those humps, if there's a cyclist, sometimes, you know, and your steering goes a little bit to the left, you could knock a cyclist off. Yeah. So just be aware of that as well. And yeah, overall it's good. Charlie Brown roundabout at the end when we were taking the third exit right. Now you approached in the Charlie Brown roundabout, good observation. You moved into the lane nicely, nice and early, which was really, really good. And positioned, your signaling, everything was timed, really good. Now you went on the second gear. Now as we went in there, it slowed down a little bit. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember,
Usually because it's such a busy roundabout, big roundabout, maybe first gear would have been better, because what it is, so as you go in, if there was any other cars coming at that time, any other vehicle coming from the right, and you have to go quickly, you weren't able to do it because you're in wrong gear, because the second gear, because we dropped the speed quite a bit, so it was struggling to pick up.
Okay.
But because it was quite flat road as well, we managed it, and there was no other vehicle, so today we were lucky. Next time may not be so lucky. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Good. Any questions?
No.
Yeah.
Just a couple of things I need to focus on.
Yes. So you have to. They're pretty straightforward to fix. They're not that difficult to fix, really. Okay. But well done overall. Even though we failed, but there's a lot of good stuff there. All right.
Okay.
And we can improve on this, and we're gonna fix this quite easily. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next one.